Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Truest Dudes, Truest Reactions. I am the truest dude, and together, oh yes, together, we are the truest crew. You know, Seneca the Younger once said that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. And Team TC, I agree with this. Sometimes we can trick ourselves into being worried about issues or problems that could occur but probably never will, right? And it's usually something that's extreme. And this is what's known as anticipatory anxiety. It's where you overthink a situation, and in your mind it almost always has a negative outcome, which may cause anxiety, stress, even panic. Your imagination, right? It actually magnifies the problems you may or may not encounter. And this is where the benefits of Stoicism come into play. Now, what is Stoicism, right? Well, Stoicism teaches the development of self-control as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. Stoicism doesn't teach us to be disconnected from our emotions or to pretend like they don't exist. Instead, it gives you the power to overcome adversity and to continue moving forward when giving up may not be an option, but it may feel like it's the only one available to you at that particular point in time. So this is especially important if you're a man, because as men, there's no safety net for us, right? When shit hits the fan for us, nobody's coming to save us. We just got to buckle down and figure it out, right? And what we don't get to do is we don't get to stomp our feet and storm out the room and take our ball and go home because life may be kicking us in the ass at that time. So Stoicism helps you to understand that when faced with adversity, it's all about how you react and how you respond. But Stoicism isn't just about mastering your emotions now. It also teaches us how to be mindful of other things like the company that you keep, right? It teaches you how to develop a certain level of discernment, and discernment allows you to be perceptive and see things that others can't see, or maybe things that they can see but think you may be blind to. For example, right? The ability to recognize people who have good character versus those who do not. There may be people at your job, right? People that you interact with on the regular. You know these people, you know that these individuals, they have good character, they're solid. So you chop it up with them on the regular, y'all cut up on the job. It's always good vibes. But then there are other individuals at the job that you may feel the need to stay clear of. Because they're always causing drama, always in the middle of some BS, always has something negative, always has a negative attitude. And if we're being honest, they're just really unpleasant to be around. They're like energy vampires. They suck the life out of the room every time they come walking through the door. So again, Stoicism can help you to recognize people like this, and not just in the workplace, but in life, period. So Stoicism can teach us not only how to master our emotions, right, Team TC, but also how to overcome adversity and recognize drama, right? How to recognize drama and how to avoid it altogether before it even reaches us. See? So that's one of the most important things that's some of the benefits that I have received from practicing Stoicism, being in tune with my emotions, not allowing myself to be ruled by my emotions, because as men, like I said, that's just something we can't afford to do. You cannot afford to allow yourself to be ruled by your emotions and to move on temporary emotions, because when you do that, you make permanent decisions. You can't afford to make permanent decisions on temporary emotions. You know, as men, the results could be catastrophic, and they almost always are. You know, because society ain't gonna have no sympathy for you if you're a man. Now, ladies, on the other hand, you know, they get the slap on the wrist. We know that, right? But as men, you want to be in control of your emotions, because a man who can master his emotions, a man who masters patience, can master any and everything in life. It doesn't matter what you throw at him. He's going to overcome that. You know, you send a lamb in the slaughter, he going to walk out the king sheep. You feel me? So listen, Team TC, I want to say thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Truest Dudes, Truest Reactions, man. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And hey, support the channel, man. Support the movement, you know? Shout outs to all my subscribers, both present and future. And hey, man, until the next time, this is me reminding each and every one of you to be you and be true. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. I see you on the next go round, man. We out. Peace.